Welcome. My name is Purnima. Unit 7. I want to quit the i.c.s. 6th Standard. Question Answer Part 2. English First Language Part 2. It is as per 2024-2025 Karnataka State Board Syllabus. Glossary. Quit. To stop doing something and leave. Sincerity. The quality of being free from deceit or falsehood. Honors. A specialized university graduate degree. Tripos, the set of examinations for the BA degree at Cambridge University. Business, here the matter he wants to discuss. Enthusiasm, a strong feeling of interest and admiration. Probationer means an officer who is still receiving training. Trusted means one in whose honesty, the ability you have full faith. Propaganda means action to influence public opinion on some matter by spreading beliefs, ideas, etc. Alien means a foreigner. Tell your partner to answer these questions and write down what he or she says. 1. Read the given extracts to your partner and discuss the answers with him or her. A. I am writing this letter to you on a very important matter. 1. Who is writing the letter here? Subhash Chandra Bose is writing the letter. 2. Whom is he writing to? He is writing to Deshabandhu Chitranjan Das. Third one, what is that very important matter? Bose is seeking guidance about his plans to resign from the Indian Civil Service (i.c.s.) and dedicate himself to the national movement. B. I want to quit the i.c.s. 1. What is i.c.s? The Indian Civil Service, which was the administrative service during British rule in India. Second, why did he want to quit the i.c.s? Bose wanted to quit the i.c.s. because he did not wish to serve under an alien or British ruler and wanted to dedicate himself to India's freedom struggle. Third one, when did he pass the i.c.s? He passed the i.c.s. in August 1920, securing fourth place. C. Booklets will be published in every provincial language. 1. Who would publish these booklets? The propaganda department envisioned by Subhash Chandra Bose would be responsible for publishing these booklets. Second, why should the booklets be published in very provincial language? The booklets were intended to reach a wide audience across India, including those who spoke different regional languages, ensuring accessibility and fostering awareness about national issues and organizations' policies among the general public. Third one, would people be asked to buy the booklets? No, the booklets were to be distributed free of charge as a part of efforts to spread education and information among the common people. Second, answer in two or three sentences each. A. Why did Subhash Chandra Bose think it proper to give a detailed introduction of his family and himself to C.R. Das? A. Subhash Chandra Bose gave a detailed introduction of his family and himself to Deshabandhu Chitranjan Das to establish his sincerity and credibility. He wanted to ensure that Das recognized him and took his letter seriously. B. What options did he have in his mind after quitting the i.c.s? B. After quitting the i.c.s, Bose considered engaging in national work such as teaching at the National College, writing and publishing books and newspapers, organizing village societies, and spreading education among the masses. C. How did the civil service examination help him? C. The civil service examination provided Bose with a well rounded education in various subjects like economics, political science, English, law, Sanskrit, and geography. This diverse knowledge prepared him for intellectual and leadership roles in the freedom movement. D. Why didn't he dare to write directly to Siddhartha? Whom did he send his letter with? D. Bose refrained from writing directly to Siddhartha because he feared his letters might be censored due to his status as an i.c.s probationer. He sent the letter through a trusted friend, ensuring its safe and direct delivery. 3. Work with your partner and discuss the points raised in these questions. Give your reasons for what you say. Write down what you say. A. Subhash Chandra Bose was born in Cuttack, Orissa on January 23rd, 1897. His mother was Prabhavati and his father was Janakinath Bose. Janakinath Bose was a famous lawyer. B. Exactly how old was Subhas on the day he wrote this letter? Subhash Chandra Bose wrote a letter on February 16, 1921. He was 24 years old at that time. See, his very first words in this letter are polite and respectful. True or not true? True. D. Subhas brags about his educational qualifications. True or not true? Not true. Subhas does not brag about his educational qualifications. Rather, he provides them as relevant information. E. In those days, people sailed in ships to foreign countries. How many months after his graduation did Subhas travel on the sea to England? Did any elderly person accompany him? Subhas traveled to England approximately 4 months after his graduation. There's no mention of an elderly person accompanying him. F. Subhas says that he will remain in England till June 1921 when he finishes his BA degree. G. Subhas spent his time traveling in England throughout his 20 months stay there. True or not true? Not true. Subhas spent his time studying, not traveling in England throughout his 20 months stay. F. Subhas was enthusiastic, very young, but his heart was filled with patriotic feelings. He was prepared to serve his country as a teacher, educationist, as social and social worker. 1. You can understand if a young man says he wants to write books and articles, but Subhas says he wants to publish newspapers. What would you say about this? Subhas's desire to publish newspapers highlights his vision for spreading ideas and information widely among the masses, showcasing his proactive approach to the freedom struggle. J. What does Bose request Siddharthas to do? As per the paragraph 5. Bose requested C.R. Das to guide him on what work he could undertake as a part of national movement, expressing his willingness to contribute with enthusiasm and dedication. A. Subhas did not want C.R. Das to be questioned by some British officers. True or not true? True. L. Subhas says he doesn't mind being questioned about the letters addressed to him. True or not true? Subhas said he didn't mind being questioned about letters addressed to him. True. India was under British rule then. Bose says this had created problems for India. True or not true? India was under British rule then. The Subhas mentioned that this had created problems for India. True. N. The problems had to be studied closely. Who had to do it? These problems had to be studied closely by the research students and a permanent staff according to Bose's plan. What was the plan to make these problems known to the ordinary people? To make the problems known to the ordinary people, booklets were to be published in provincial languages and distributed free of charge. For reading, read paragraph 6 and 7 carefully and pick out the sentences which contain the following words and phrases. A. Lest. B. In a sense. C. Did not dare. D. To give up. E. Of mine. F. Of course. From the paragraph 6 and 7 of Subhash Chandra Bose's letter, the relevant sentences containing the requested words and phrases are A. Lest I did not dare to write to you directly, lest my letter should be censored. B. In a sense, I'm now, in a sense, a government servant because I'm now ICS probationer. C. Did not dare. I did not dare to write to you directly lest my letter should be censored. D. To give up. I decide to give up the service with clear cut plans. E. Of mine. I am sending this letter through a trusted friend of mine. F. Of course. You may, of course, write to me because there is no danger of letters being censored here. My words in use. Working with your partner, frame your own sentences with the words given below. Probably, recognize, enthusiasm, determination, a lot, over enthusiastic. Probably. The event will probably start at 6 a.m., 6 p.m., sorry, 6 p.m., so we should leave early to avoid traffic. Recognize. I couldn't recognize him after so many years. He has completely changed. Enthusiasm. Her enthusiasm for learning new languages is truly inspiring. Determination. With her determination and hard work, she achieved her dream of becoming an astronaut. A lot. The teacher will allot different roles to each student for the school play. Over enthusiastic. He was over enthusiastic about winning the match and ended up making a few mistakes. Language function. Read the sentences aloud to your partner. Tell him or her what the speaker is doing. A. If you get a first class this time, I will buy you a bicycle. Making a promise. B. You will fail in the examination if you sit all day in front of TV, giving a warning. C. You will feel much better if you take these tablets, giving advice. D. If you do that again, you will be punished. This is a reprimand. 2. Now complete these sentences using the words given in the brackets. A. If you ask him, he will help you. B. If it rains, he will not come. C. Your father will punish you if you don't go. D. I will tell father if you keep watching TV. Writing. Third one. Write 6 8 sentences about what to do. What do you think of Subhash's character? Note that he was very young at the time. Subhash Chandra Bose was a young man with remarkable courage and conviction. Despite his youth, he displayed great clarity of thought and an unwavering sense of purpose. This decision to resign from the prestigious i.c.s highlights his patriotic spirit and his refusal to serve under British rule. Bose's sincerity and humility shines through in his respectful letter to C.R. Das, where he seeks guidance for contributing effectively to the freedom struggle. He was also highly intellectual and well educated, yet he remained grounded, acknowledging the need for mentorship. His enthusiasm for serving the nation is evident in his well thought out plans for the education, research, and propaganda. Subhash Chandra Bose exemplified determination and passion, setting a powerful example for others despite his young age. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and save the playlist. Thank you very much. Bye bye.